Hello, this is part two of my journey to 100 subscribers video. Made the first video, had to split into two. So where it ended, I'm just splitting off the second part right after this. So please enjoy the rest of my story. And thank you for watching here on Jason the Old Millennial. So yeah, so that went away. Later on, I would say maybe 5-6 years ago, I then thought about doing a movie blog, because I've heard of people doing blogs, you know, where you whatever subject you want to do, you write about whatever. And so I thought, oh, maybe I'll do a movie blog and just write my movie reviews, because I just always have this itch to do movie reviews. So I was like, I really want to do movie reviews stuff, and I love writing movie reviews. It's like something I enjoy doing. So I was going on there and I made my own blog and like was writing movie reviews and was doing rankings like I do on here. All the stuff I'm passionate about, I was doing that. And again, that lasted only maybe a couple months. And again, I was like telling people on Facebook and family and friends, like, hey, I got this movie blog, you know, go on here and like read it. And I guess I could see how many people are reading my blog, and it was like nobody was reading it. And so after a couple months, I was like, okay, again, I'm putting so much effort and time into this thing that it's like not worth the effort if nobody's reading my stuff and all this. So then I think I quit that, because I was like, it's not doing it for me. Anyway, so that's maybe 4 or 5 years ago I did that. And then again, I was like, okay, I guess just this isn't going to work out for me. Anyway, so a little over 2 years ago, maybe, I was, on YouTube, watching YouTube videos, of course, but I wasn't really subscribing to a lot of stuff. And maybe I subscribed to some of the big stuff like Watch Mojo, that I really enjoyed that channel. And some of the big channels I think maybe I subscribed to, but I wasn't subscribing to like individual channels and like, commenting on them and getting to know people at the time. And I came across a channel called Reaction to the Classics. And because YouTube tells me like, hey, you like this, maybe you'll like this channel or like this video. And of course I watch a lot of Beatles stuff on YouTube. So I think it knew, Reactions Classics did they did a review on every single Beatles album and then ranked the albums anyways. And so I think the first video that came to me was, hey, you might like this. And it was a video of Reactions to the Classics, ranking all the Beatles albums. And it was, anyway, so I clicked on that. I was like, yeah, sure. I like rankings. I always enjoy the stuff about the Beatles. So I clicked on it. It's a father and son named Sean and Trey Holmes from Texas. And they go through their thing. And it was really good. And I thought it was great. And so I commented on it. I usually don't comment, because I didn't at the time, because I just felt like, oh, nobody cares about my comment. And it'd probably just get ignored, But I was like, I just felt like I should commend these people, like I thought the video was very good and all this anyways. And so I commented on it, and pretty much right away, that day or next day, they commented back like, oh, thanks for watching and all this. Anyways, I felt pretty good about it. I was like, wow, they commented back. Like that made me feel pretty good. And so then I watched all their other videos on the Beatles, and I was like commenting on all their stuff, and they always replied to my comments. And I was like, wow, that's really nice of them. Anyway, so I subscribed to their channel and started watching their stuff, and they were doing album reviews of different like big albums and stuff, and song reactions and stuff. And they did live streams, and then I got into one of their live streams that they were doing, which I never knew live stream. I never heard of live streams, didn't know what that was. And then I discovered that, and Sean and Trey Holmes would do this live stream where they're listening to music and people are commenting and they're reacting to the comments. And so I like commented, and they're just two of the nicest guys. Of course, I really like Sean and Trey Holmes, and they're like, oh, hey Jason, where you from, and all this. And they were just super nice and like, welcome to the channel. And they were answering, and I just thought that kind of blew my mind. I was like, wow, like somebody like far away is seeing something I'm writing and then commenting it, saying my name on YouTube, as like, wow, someone said my name on YouTube. Like that was like a cool thing to me. I was like, wow. And the idea that I was like, talking to somebody on here that had this channel, and to me it was like, wow, Sean and Trey Holmes is like these really cool people, and they get to talk to little old me here in Kansas, and and so that was just a cool thing. And so I was like, I love the live streams. After that, I was like, I want to anytime I see a live stream, I want to get on it and, you know, comment, get involved in it. So I love the live streams. And then I became a Patreon on Reactions to Classics and kind of got to know Sean Trey Holmes. I've been kind of regular on there, so they kind of know me pretty good, you know, and so we have a good kind of friendship between us. And that was really cool. I never thought of becoming friends with somebody on YouTube, you know, so I was like, that's so cool. And they got now like over 20,000 subscribers. So, you know, they're doing very well. And so it's so cool that somebody that has that many subscribers knows me. I was like, that's really cool. It's almost like a celebrity like knows me. It's like, wow, this celebrity knows me. A little celebrity that they are, but to me, they're like celebrities. But anyways, through Reactions to Classics, it really kind of opened up my mind on music. Like I said, I was mostly 60s, 70s music I was really passionate about, and Beatles I was very passionate. But through their channel, they were talking about albums, and I never really listened to albums because of iTunes. It's like you don't need to listen to albums. You just go on iTunes and pick your favorite songs, and then you burn your own CD. And that's what I used to do. So the whole idea of actually listening to a whole album was something I didn't do. And so through that channel, I was like, I need to listen to more albums. And so then I discovered Spotify, of course, and I did Spotify, and I started looking up, you know, what are big albums that I should be listening to. And so in that year, 2020, whatever, I went and looked up, you know, tons of albums. I went year by year and just like, what are the big albums of this year? And I kind of came to this idea, is like, I'm going to listen to all the kind of big albums or all the albums from people I like. And then I'm going to make my own list of my top 100 favorite albums. It's something I kind of came up with. So I listened to, I think, maybe 500 albums in that year, 2020. I just listened to albums every day, a couple at least every day, and just kind of like, okay, what do I think about this? And it's kind of hard when you just listen to the first time. Sometimes albums you have to listen to over and over to really get it, but I was trying to get through so many so fast, so I was just listening to tons of albums. And so my music knowledge really grew, and there were so many bands I didn't know about and artists that I kind of discovered on Reactions to the Classics. And so I was trying to, you know, kind of get to know more stuff and listen to more stuff. And so that kind of fired my passion for music more than anything, and my music knowledge of different bands and different albums and all this. And so that's when I really got into music, and even more, I would say, and really wanted to, you know, I didn't buy albums till just recently because I had Spotify. But on Spotify, I was always listening to new albums and stuff, and, you know, trying to, you know, really get to know all this stuff. And I came up with my top 100 list that I'm going through right now, you know, and listening to those albums many times and trying to kind of do my own album reviews and all that. And anyway, so yeah, that's where my passion kind of music came about. And I kind of got involved in the VC through that, because through Reactions to the Classics, I met Rich Strickler. Also Brian Macy also was there. But Rich Strickler was somebody that I knew on the live streams. He would also comment. So I knew there was a guy named Rich Strickler and all this. And then the channel Reactions to the Classics we all came up with our top 50 favorite albums, and then we're all going to combine them together to make a top 100 favorite albums. And so we all were submitting our top 50 albums. And Rich Strickler he just started his YouTube channel, I think maybe around that time. And he made a video of his 50 favorite albums, and he had the, you know, physical vinyl. And so on Reactions to Classics, they showed his video on the live stream. And that was the first time I saw Rich, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Now I know what Rich looks like, you know. You don't know what people look like, you just see the name. So it's always cool to see what they look like. And I was like, wow, this is cool. And so I watched Rich do his, you know, 50 favorite albums. And then he did, and so when I found out he had a YouTube channel, I really wanted to support Rich, because I felt like Reactions to Classics, like, we're kind of this little club, and I wanted to support everybody in the club, you know. So anybody that did a YouTube channel, I wanted to subscribe to support him. So I went on Rich's and subscribed to him, you know, and was watching his videos pretty early on when he first started. I would say I was not one of the first ones, but you know, he didn't have too many subscribers when I went on there. And so I went on there, and what I loved about Rich is that he had this, you know, to me, he had this big, you know, vinyl collection, which I thought was really cool, because I don't really know anybody that has vinyl collections and CD collections. Anyway, so that was really cool. But he also loved talking about movies, and so I was really passionate about movies, and I was getting passionate about music, and so I loved the combination of movies and music that he was doing at the time. And he wasn't doing live streams or collab videos at first; he was just doing his own. But he loved doing rankings, which I love rankings. So I really loved Rich's channel from the beginning. I was watching it and going, man, I really enjoy listening to his opinion and all this. And he did he ranked his Beatles albums. He did a video on that. And then he was very much like, on the Reactions to Classics live streams, he was like, he thought more people should do YouTube channels. And at the time, it was kind of in the back of my mind, like, I wonder if I can do a YouTube channel. And I always thought that'd be kind of fun to show off because I don't have vinyl, but I have Blu-rays and DVDs. So I thought it'd be cool to show off my Blu-rays and DVDs and talk about the movies and do rankings. Like I said, I love doing those anyway. So I was like, part of me was like, I was kind of wanted to do a YouTube channel. But then I didn't know how to do the YouTube channel, and I was like, does it cost a lot of money? Do you have to buy a camera? Do you have to buy a microphone? Do you have to buy lights? How do you have to buy software? I don't know. I didn't know how it worked. So I thought I didn't want to spend a lot of money on doing it, so I didn't know. But I saw Rich doing it. Of course, Rich is just, a regular guy like me. And so I asked him, like, how do you do it? And he said he shoots it on his iPhone. I'm like, well, I got an iPhone. I wonder if I can shoot videos on my iPhone and just post it on YouTube, and that could be my YouTube channel. If it's that easy, I can do it. Anyway, so I guess it was. And so I figured out how to shoot videos and then put it on YouTube. And after seeing Rich do the Beatle ranking albums, and then just being very encouraging to other people on the channel to create their own, he was like, more people should create YouTube channels. So it was that kind of got me going, oh, okay, maybe I should do it. That kind of gave me the push to really try and create a YouTube channel. So after that, I was like, okay, I'll create my own. Of course, I came up with the name Jason the Old Millennial. I thought it was a pretty good name for the channel. And so I didn't have this ring light that I have now, and I had an iPhone 7 at the time, and I just propped it on a shelf and just started shooting and doing movie reviews and rankings, and then started my top 100 favorite albums and all that, and Beatles songs. Anyways, and when I started, like I said, not a whole lot of subscribers, which I knew that was going to be the case. I was hoping, the reason why I did the YouTube channel, I think, was because I was hoping, well, I should say this. Before I did the YouTube channel, I went on Facebook, and I did, like, you can shoot live videos on Facebook. And so I went on Facebook and shot a live video of me ranking my favorite Beatles albums to kind of do what Rich was doing. And so I did it on Facebook, and people were commenting as I was doing it, of course. And after I did the video, people were commenting and saying like they liked the video and they thought I did a good job. And somebody said, yeah, like whatever it is I had, what you needed to do a YouTube channel. Like I had the right personality maybe, or right knowledge and all this. Anyway, so people from Reactions to Classics were being very kind to me and very encouraging, that they thought that I did a good job with the video. And I think that really pushed me to go, wow, these people are saying I did a good job. So, I mean, they could have just been nice and lying to me, but I was hoping that they were being honest and they thought I did a good job with the video. So that really helped me, my confidence of going, maybe I could do this YouTube channel. Anyway, so that kind of pushed me. That and Rich Strickler, really encouraging, really made me go, want to try this out, something I've been thinking about. And so finally I pulled the trigger and was like, okay, I'm going to try doing YouTube now. And like I said, knowing my past and the disappointments I've had with trying this kind of stuff, back in my mind, I knew like this might not go anywhere. It's possible I don't get any viewers. It's possible my channel won't grow at all, and just my family is listening to it maybe, or watching it, and this might be a big disappointment. So I had that in the back of my mind, like I hate to be disappointed again, but I guess I thought, like, I love talking about movies, and I thought, man, if I can just go on there, make videos, and it's gonna be on YouTube, and maybe somebody will come across it by accident and say, oh, someone's talking about this movie I really like, or this album that I really like, and view it, and then they'll see me and they'll go, oh, he did a pretty good job. or I always thought I'd hope I would talk about an album or talk about a musician or talk about a movie that maybe someone never heard of, and they go, huh, that sounds interesting. And then they would watch or listen to it and go, wow, this is really good. Like, that was a good recommendation. Like, I was always hoping that would happen. If nothing else, like maybe I would have packed a couple lives maybe through the YouTube channel. Anyway, so doing it, I knew in the back of my mind, like, if I can get like 10 subscribers, like, that would be good enough that I would continue doing the channel, because I thought at least 10, because I can always say, well, at least 10 people are watching this channel and they're getting something out of it. I guess that's better than nobody. And if nothing else, I knew my dad and my sister sister Abby, Emily, and my mom, I knew that they would at least watch and listen to it, and maybe I can get a couple of people from Reactions to the Classics to watch it and support me. And so I was like, if I can get just a couple of people, at least that's something. That's better than nothing. So I kind of didn't want to make my expectations too high with the channel and just go, well, if I can get like 10 people, that'd be good enough. And I thought I probably won't get to, 50, 100, I didn't want to just disappoint myself. So I definitely wasn't thinking I would get that much out of it, but I was like, just a couple and just something to do for fun as a hobby. Anyway, so that's where I come to now on the channel and starting to do the channel. And so I never got too disappointed or, disheartened with the channel. Like I said at the very beginning, I wasn't getting too many subscribers or views, but I was expecting that. The great thing was through Rich Strickler, I got to meet people like Glenn Calloway, and of course I knew Brian Macy from Reactions to the Classics. Got to meet Sam St. John, Randy Nelson, Doc, then now Adam from What the Gym, who I've become pretty good friends with. So it's been great getting to meet all these people, and there's other people like Rob from Rob Skur, and all other people I'm probably going to forget, but all these people I've met through the vinyl community. Now I'm part of the vinyl community, I guess. I just now started buying vinyl. By the time I didn't have any vinyl, but yeah, because I was talking about the music and I was talking about the Beatles especially, I guess I got to be into this club, the vinyl community, and it's been so great. I love being part of the vinyl community and getting to listen to all these music channels. So really I was listening to a lot of just music, people that talked about music. And so it's kind of really started with just a music thing, and it's kind of now branched out to more movies for me as through Adam from What the Gym. I've kind of got to meet a lot of people in the movie world. I do movie reviews, and I've become, somewhat friends with a lot of them, like Mike and Jacob Martin, Elliot, to name a few, and Ryan, and probably more. But I got to know some of them, and I'm talking collaborations with them, which is just a dream come true to me. The idea of collaborating with others that have passions like me. And yeah, so it's been such a blessing getting to meet all these people, and I'm so excited for the channel to be able to now do maybe more collaborations and continue doing what I'm doing on here with the rankings and all that. But yeah, so that's how I got here, and that's why getting 100 subscribers means so much to me, because of how much disappointment I've had in my life doing stuff like this. And the fact that now people are like listening to me, it's like that's incredible. Like I couldn't be more happy with how this channel has gone. And to anybody, a lot of people get discouraged when they do a channel, because you're not going to get a lot of subscribers. And sometimes you get to a point where it's like your channel is just on the same subscribers, and you think, I better just quit because it's not growing or nobody's listening. And I say, do a YouTube channel on something you're passionate about and just have fun with it, and just do something you enjoy doing, and don't worry about the subscribers, is what I would say. And make connections with people, and make friends with people on the channels. Get involved in live streams, a really fun way to get involved. And then someday, it might take a while. It took me over a year to really start catching on maybe, but after you do it maybe for a little while, eventually maybe people will start catching on. And it's really about being, I think, nice to people. That's the thing. The vinyl community, the movie community, have been so nice to me, and I like to try to repay that and be nice to other people too. And hopefully, I'm doing that. And it's such a positive atmosphere. And if you're positive, people will listen to you. and people will get to know you, and people want to support you if you're nice and positive and helpful to other people. Anyway, so if you do that, your channel, I think, will grow a little bit. I only have 100 subscribers, but to me, that's such a great accomplishment, I think, in my eyes, that I've done enough that people, that many people will want to listen to me talk about what I love to do, listen to music and watch movies. So anyway, so that's what I want to do with this channel. I know it's about 40 minutes in. I knew it was going to be a little bit long because I'm talking just about my life, and I don't know, hopefully that was interesting enough to some of you that are watching this right now. And just want to say thank you to all of you, and how I just want to express how grateful I am to everybody that subscribed to the channel, but also to everybody that, you know, did an entry to the contest and shouted my name out to other people and got my name out there. And that's really been such a great help to me and enjoyment to me. And I have so much joy for what's been going on with YouTube and this channel. So thank you so much for all that anyway. So yeah, so I'll just close with that and just say thank you for watching this video. Thank you for liking it. Just thank you to all the subscribers for supporting the channel. And I just really wish you all have a good day.